I usually start my day around 8 a.m. Breakfast in hand, I make my way up to the 8th floor, aka the best floor. I stop in front of the chess table to get my mental gears moving. Actually, I just stare at it and pretend to understand, never really moving anything. Once I'm done there, I head to my desk. I'm ready for work. So far, this has been nothing like what it was to be a teacher. I sit down in front of my desk, notice the array of modern media displays. That's because I'm slightly ADD. And you could actually see the storyboard for this video in the foreground. After eating breakfast and catching up with pertinent news, one of the first things I do is check my email. Then, I check more email. And just when I think I'm done checking email, once I'm actually done checking emails, I probably get up to head to a meeting. I attend the usual division meetings or cluster meetings. There are meetings for the Presidential Award Program and sometimes Einstein Fellow meetings. Of course, there are STEM education related meetings and online meetings, lunch meetings, last minute meetings, meetings to plan more meetings, and unexpected bathroom meetings. Sometimes I'm checking email and going to meetings all day. Of course, it's always a learning experience and an opportunity to contribute to the agendas of all those meetings. There are various long-term projects that I work on too, outside of my daily responsibilities to the ISE program and the PAMIS program. I'll highlight a few of these for you to showcase the variety of work that we get to be a part of. In October, 4 other fellows and myself submitted a microgravity experiment to NASA's Teaching from Space office. We got selected, and we were able to work with our students to design and build an experiment on diffusion and convection. We had to meet NASA's rigorous containment and safety standards, as well as attend weekly professional development webinars. And finally, after all that work, in February, we flew our experiment in microgravity, and it was a success. We were able to Skype with our students and share our results. Tonight we present our final report to the NASA people. Another project was with Pamela Truesdell, who's also an Einstein Fellow. We entered the video game STEM challenge, and it actually consumed more time than we suspected, and I would have liked to contribute more to it, but nevertheless we did design and develop, illustrated and programmed a simple STEM related video game on the topic of conservation, and we'll be submitting it this Friday. I've also had a wonderful opportunity to work for Dr. Carl Wyman from OSTP. In collaboration with Kenneth Gibbs, a AAAS fellow, we've been working on an evidence-based framework for federal programs that focuses on the non-cognitive factors that promote career decision-making in STEM fields. And part of that research shows that STEM career decision-making and persistence in these fields is often more related to cultural and personal contexts than ability and success in STEM courses. It's been very interesting to delve into that. I've also taken some of what I've learned over the course of the year and written articles for newspapers and educational newsletters like the American Biology Teacher Journal. And I've truly fallen captive to the power of informal science education. Part of what I get to do with the help of the NSF librarian is catalog the media that the informal science program has funded over the last 10 years. And it's a fun process. I actually get to see what videos I'll be checking out that day. And finally, just to highlight the wide array of activities that I am a part of, I was introduced to the producers of an NSF-funded film called Flight of the Butterfly. And I've been working with them to develop a children's picture book that parallels the storyline. The idea is for the film and book release to coincide. This is still a work in progress. But these few activities don't really represent everything I've been a part of. There are literally dozens of projects I've been able to contribute to. Then there are all the conferences, seminars, workshops, and briefings I've been a part of, here in DC and across the country, both to learn and grow professionally, as well as share the understanding and knowledge that I've been given. I'm terrible at remembering to take pictures of everything, but here's a small montage of where I've been. For the past several minutes, I've had the chance to talk about myself and everything I've gotten a chance to do. But the truth is that there are various people that made this possible. It truly is not all about me. The people at Triangle Coalition that manage the fellowship have been incredibly supportive and empowering. Every single one of them plays an important role in making all of this happen. Of course, the wonderful agencies that fund us and continue to honor the voice of professional educators, thank you. But lastly, I'd like to thank my sponsor, VAL. who was one of my biggest supporters and told me from the beginning to cast a wide net. I took her seriously. I'm very grateful to her. This experience has been great, and it's nice to know that there are several months still left. I've met amazing educators. The fellowship recruits wonderful, incredibly talented people. As for the future, I will probably be heading back to Miami, Florida, and try to find ways to share what I've been learning.